Hey, hi everyone, welcome back to Astro Secrets Guruji. And today we are going to talk about different types of ring and on which finger we should be wearing those rings, right? These are rings of power, yeah, and basis your Kundli, these rings will be recommended by the astrologer, right? So if let's say Jupiter, yeah, you are recommended Jupiter is the most benefic planet in your Kundli, and the astrologer is recommending you to wear Jupiter's ring, then ideally you should. Why? Because Jupiter is having more than, let's say, the department with respect to wealth, the department with respect to assets and all. So that is the, if it is the recommended one, then ideally you should wear it to get 100% result in terms of a successful life, right? So without further ado, like, let's first talk about a hand, right? Different fingers and all, and where exactly, let's suppose if Jupiter is recommended, then what exactly we should keep in mind, okay, if Jupiter ring is being recommended. So this is the mount of Jupiter, this is the mount of Saturn, this is the mount of Sun, and this is the mount of Mercury, right? These four mounts should be pretty much clear to you, right? This is the index finger, this is the middle finger, this is the ring finger, and this is the little finger. Yeah. Now, what about, so four planets we already talked about. What about the other three planets? So this is the mount of Venus. Okay. You will have a lifeline. Against the lifeline, if you just cut it like this, you have this mount of Venus. Okay. This is the mount of Moon. Okay. And this middle portion here is the mount of Mars. Okay. Now, why are we even talking about mounts when we wanted to talk about, let's say, rings and where we should wear it, on which finger we should wear it, right? Why? Because let's suppose if Jupiter is the most benefic planet and you are being recommended yellow sapphire, then what do? You wear the yellow sapphire in the index finger. Why? Because mount of Jupiter is here. You are going to get most of the results basically if you wear the ring in this finger. Okay. Similarly, if let's say blue sapphire is being recommended, then what do? For blue sapphire, since this is the mount of Saturn, you have to wear it in middle finger, right? If ruby is being recommended to you, then you have to keep mount of Sun in your mind, okay, and wear the ruby in your ring finger. If emerald is being recommended to you, okay, then what do? You wear the emerald ring in the little finger. Okay. Now the question is, now it was pretty much clear, since this is the mount, this is the finger that I have to take off while wearing the ring. What do I do for Mars, Venus, and Saturn? Uh, do I wear the ring in my thumb itself? No, that is not what is recommended. Now let's suppose if Venus, diamond, or opal is being recommended to you. What do? Venus, this much is the area, right? This is what we are talking about. There are two fingers which are falling in this bracket. What do? We have to see this planetary position. So Venus is on good terms with all these planets, is on good terms with Mercury, right? But not on good terms with these planets. If you talk about these two fingers, Venus is not on good terms with Jupiter, right? But on the other hand, Venus is on good terms with Saturn, right? So what do? If opal or diamond is something you have to wear, you should ideally wear it on the middle finger, okay? Not any other finger, right? If you wear it on, let's say, this ring finger, then it is not going to give you good result. Okay. Again, the carat of, let's say, diamond we are talking about, the carat has to be high. Okay. That is something, if it is recommended to you, then only it is going to negatively impact you if you are wearing on this finger. Okay. Next, let's talk about moon. Okay. If moon is your planet, pearl is the stone that will be recommended to you. Okay. And if pearl is something you have to wear, where do you wear it? Okay. Little finger is where you have to wear it. Okay. If let's suppose Mars, okay, which is the finger that coral is something you have to wear it, right? So Mars, if you take a look at this area, okay, Mars is not on good terms with Mercury, okay, not on good terms with Saturn, okay, on good terms with Jupiter and on good terms with Sun, right? Ideally for Mars, what is the recommendation is, so this is the area that we are covering, right? Sun is the planet with which it will reconcile, it will get the most energy, and therefore the recommendation is to wear coral in the ring finger. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. I have also written against, let's suppose if you have to wear yellow sapphire, in which element you should wear it. So let's say gold, right? It should be gold ring in which you should wear yellow sapphire always. Yeah. If it is blue sapphire, it has to be panch dhatu. What do I mean by panch dhatu? Gold, silver, copper, iron, lead. Mixture of all these elements, right? If I talk about ruby, gold is the recommended ring, right? If I talk about emerald, silver is the recommended. Coral, then ideally you should take up gold again. Okay. Sometimes it is recommended in silver also, but coral is gold. Okay. Pearl, silver. If it is like Venus related diamond and opal, then silver again. Okay. There are two planets which we have left out primarily because their nature is different. They are kind of, they will take you away from the family, and therefore it is in most of the scenarios it is not recommended. This is for Rahu, it is Hesonite, okay, and for Ketu it is Cat's Eye, okay. These two rings are not recommended. Ideally, what you should wear it for 7 planets if one is found to be benefic, okay. We are also covering, apart from benefic, you also have to take a look at what is the degree. If degree is such that, let's suppose, if degree is 8 degree, then ideally you are getting 50% of the result. So what do? You wear a ring to increase the degree, right? You wear the ring to get this 50% of benefits to 100% of the benefit, right? Ideally, if you are in the middle bracket, so you have 25% ka bracket, ideally 50% ka bracket, 100% ka bracket, then again 50% ka bracket, and then 25% ka bracket, right? How it is divided? 0 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 18, 18 to 24, and 24 to 30, right? Between 12 to 18, you are getting 100% of the result. So you should not wear the ring in this scenario. But let's suppose if you are getting the result in this section, 50%, 6 to 12 degrees, but the planet is benefic for you. If it is Lagna Lord, okay, then ideally you should wear it, okay, after consultation with an astrologer, right? So 50%, you start getting 100% of the result. Let's suppose if it is yellow sapphire, it holds a lot of departments, and you are going to get a lot of results, a lot of good results in your life, especially in case of, let's say, dasha and mahadasha. There are special scenarios where one of the, let's say, yellow sapphire is recommended to be worn in this finger, right? What is the scenario? Sun is not benefic, Jupiter is kind of, the most benefic. Then in that particular scenario, yellow sapphire ring is recommended to be worn in the ring finger, okay. Those special scenarios are kind of, case to case basis, and it will be recommended to you by the astrologer, okay. I hope this video was of some knowledge to you, and kind of, next time you see someone wearing a ring, kind of, you will see like in which finger they are wearing and all that. And if you see like they're wearing in the wrong finger, you can notify them. If they have spoken to astrologer, the astrologer might have given him the reason like why they should be wearing in a particular finger and all, right? But this is the overall logic, okay. Special case scenarios will differ. I hope you like this video. Please do share it with your friends. If you're first time watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one, okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching.